If you've looked for a pair of over-ear wireless headphones under $100 recently, you already know the drill. The market is a sea of identical, matte black plastic clones that prioritize cheap manufacturing over any kind of personality. Then there's the CMF Headphone Pro. Nothing's budget sub-brand is marketing these as a massive disruption, promising flagship-tier design, premium hardware controls, and heavy-hitting features, all for that exact same $100 price tag. But when an audio brand leans this heavily into aesthetics, you have to ask if the hardware actually holds up. We need to figure out if these deliver a genuinely premium experience, or if they are just muddy, low-tier components hiding inside a gorgeous shell. This quadrant chart maps out exactly how disruptive this product is attempting to be. While the rest of the budget market sits stuck in a low-price, low-uniqueness corner, the CMF Headphone Pro is trying to break away entirely into high-end aesthetics without raising the cost. Choosing the wrong pair of headphones at this price means you either get a beautiful accessory that sounds terrible or a heavy, awkward headset that ruins your daily commute. To make an informed decision here, we have to look past the striking industrial design and rigorously test Nothing's high-end marketing claims against the daily reality of actually wearing and listening to them. The frame is built from rigid plastic with a premium matte finish, and it is surprisingly light. At just 283 grams, they completely avoid the heavy, fatiguing footprint you usually find in this bracket. CMF also included a unique modular twist. The ear cushions twist right off the main body, making it incredibly easy to clean them, or swap in different colors like orange or dark gray. That lightweight frame and plush padding result in a very low clamping force. You can wear these for 3 or 4 hours straight, even with glasses, without getting that awful pressure headache. But that rigid plastic frame introduces our first major trade-off. There are no hinges anywhere on the band, meaning these headphones cannot fold down or collapse. Looking at this checklist comparing the marketing to reality, the premium build quality absolutely earns a checkmark. But because they maintain that full, bulky footprint in your bag, they fail the travel test. You also have to consider the finish. That soft touch material, especially on the light green variant, picks up dust, oil, and backpack grime incredibly fast. You will be wiping these down constantly. The physical design strictly prioritizes long session wearing comfort and a striking look, entirely at the expense of travel convenience and rugged durability. Most modern headphones rely on invisible touch panels that often misread your swipes. CMF went the opposite direction, stripping away the touch sensors for a fully physical, tactile control scheme. You get a dedicated multifunction roller for the volume. It gives you a satisfying, reliable click, and it works flawlessly every single time, even if you are wearing gloves. This split screen shows exactly how the energy slider works. Slide it up to boost bass and treble, or pull it down to flatten the sound. The downside to these protruding dials is accidental bumps, requiring days to build the muscle memory to use them flawlessly. The tactile controls guarantee reliability and give the headphones a great analog feel, but they require a much higher initial cognitive effort from you compared to a simple, flat touch surface. Inside the ear cups, CMF packed custom 40mm drivers and included support for the LDAC codec, meaning these can handle high-resolution wireless audio streams, energetic listening experience. If you are an audiophile looking for a flat, analytical response where the vocals and instruments sit perfectly balanced, this tuning will frustrate you. You can mitigate some of that scooped-out mid-range by running the Audioto Personal Sound Test in the Nothing X app. It maps your specific hearing profile and aggressively corrects the EQ to bring the vocals back up. For isolation, they use a 40-decibel Hybrid Adaptive Active Noise Cancellation system, driven by a digital feedback controller. This diagram illustrates what the ANC system is built for. It perfectly mirrors wide, low-frequency hums, like a bus engine, with an inverse wave, silencing the drone. But sharp, unpredictable high-frequency noises move too fast for the system to invert, so they leak through. Bringing back our checklist, we have to grade pristine audio with an asterisk. It is a fun, mass appeal sound, but not pristine. The 40-decibel ANC earns a checkmark, but strictly for low-frequency commuting noise. The entire audio and isolation package is engineered to make standard commuting and casual listening as energetic as possible. It completely sacrifices audiophile neutrality for mass-market fun. There is one specification where the CMF Headphone Pro absolutely dominates: battery life. You get an objective 100 hours of playback with the noise cancellation off and 50 hours with it on. Most budget headphones tap out around 30 to 40 hours. With these, you can use them for an entire work week, take them on a weekend trip, and still not need to reach for a wall outlet. It completely eliminates battery anxiety. If you do manage to drain them, you can run a USB-C cable directly from your phone to the headphones. That feature alone is a massive failsafe if you travel frequently or get pulled into an unexpected meeting. The non-folding design and the V-shaped sound both come with distinct trade-offs, but the battery life is the one area where these headphones deliver undeniable, uncompromising flagship performance. The reality is that the CMF Headphone Pro isn't trying to outcompete a $400 pair of studio monitors in pure audio fidelity. It is a highly successful experiment in tactile character, daily comfort, and battery dominance. This decision tree breaks down your next step. Ask yourself, what is your absolute top priority for a $100 budget? Do you care more about aesthetics, battery, and fun audio, or portability and neutral sound? If you value all-day comfort, refuse to charge your Veer constantly, and want a design that actually stands out from the crowd, the CMF Headphone Pro is a must-buy. But if you commute with a very small bag, or you demand a flat, analytical sound profile for critical listening, you should skip these and look at folding alternatives like the Anker Soundcore Space Q45. The flagship illusion here is actually pretty accurate. You really do get premium looks and high-end hardware controls for $100, as long as a rigid, non-folding frame isn't a deal-breaker for your lifestyle. Let me know in the comments what your absolute top priority is when buying headphones, and follow the channel for more transparent, trade-off-focused tech analysis.